Since the rain stopped, I guess I can take you back any time now.
Oh, no, you don't. Not until you tell me what you meant by having a few pages missing.
Look, forget that. That's nothing. Forget about it.
Oh, now, wait. I was honest. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I told you that you chose men by the book. Well, it seems to me that I couldn't even fill up one chapter.
You're being a little hard on yourself.
No, hey, you wanted me to be honest. Look, my family is the greatest, right? But we are not what anyone would ever call rich. And as for me, yeah, sure, I've got ambitions. But El Paso is big enough to contain all of them. And I never claimed to be prestigious or anything like that. Hell, I don't claim to be much more than the cowboy that I really am.
Well, what's wrong with cowboys?
There is nothing wrong with being a cowboy when you're in a stable. So tell me, Tina, what would you do with me if you had me at one of those big Pennsylvania cocktail parties, huh?
Well, I'd introduce you to my friends, if I had any.
Oh, yeah? And what would you say? Would you say, hey, everybody, this is my friend Cord. He's my new friend from Texas. Or would you say, hey, everybody, this is my friend Cord. He's my new friend, half from Texas and half from Mexico.
Well, what difference does that make?
Makes a lot of difference. Because I don't hold cocktail parties for my kind up in Landview.
Cord, I have faults, and believe me, I have a lot of them. But nobody could ever call me prejudiced.
I am not saying that you are. But that world that you live in, that world that means so much to you. You tell me then, okay? How would I fit in there?
You wouldn't.
Tina, it's okay.
No, Cord, it is not okay. You know, and I am really ashamed of myself for even feeling this way or thinking this way, but I have finally come to realize that if I am going to get the prestige and the responsibility that I deserve, I am going to have to marry a guy who already has it. Look, I'm sure you don't feel real good about me right now, and that makes two of us.
Now, you know, I sure admire a woman who knows what she wants. But hey, you're young yet, Tina. You just might change your mind.
I don't think so.
Well, look, you have got plenty of time to find this right man who's going to give you the world. But if you can just let the world wait, say, for one afternoon. What do you say?
I've waited this long. I guess I can wait for one more afternoon.
Tina.
Freddie, is this a coincidence or what?
Yep. Looks like Cord and his mermaid came looking for shelter from the storm. Just like us.
The rain's already stopped. Or are you boys too dumb to notice that?
Look, guys, we were just on our way out, so you can have this place all to yourselves.
Why, no, ma'am. And me and Freddie, we believe in sharing. And what's mine is his, and what's yours is ours.
All right, boys, just get out of the way.
Oh, and if we don't?
You're gonna live to regret it. Maybe.
Brave talk, but it looks to me like there's only one of you and two of us.
Well, hey, that sounds pretty fair to me. I'll just have to take it easy on you two.
Cord, let's please just get out of here.
Yeah,
okay?
we will, Tina, as soon as these barn rats get out of our way.
Oh, we may be rats. We're about to steal your cheese. Ain't we, Joe?
I believe we are, Freddie. Now, come on over here, sweet thing. We'll make this a pleasurable experience for all of us.
Cord?
You heard me. Now get!
Cord, you always do want to make things hard. That's the way you want it.
That's the way it's gonna be.
jerks don't want to do this.
Oh, yeah?
We're just having a party.
Damn it, you have been drinking all day. You ain't thinking straight.
All you have to do is share, Cordero. We're looking for love and not a fight.
Well, you found a fight because you are not going to touch this lady.
Open your eyes, Cord, man. This here ain't no lady. She ain't the kind you take home to Mama. She wants to have a good time.
That's not true. I only played that stupid game because I wanted to help the homeless kids.
Oh, we appreciate it, too. Only we're part of the prize, see?
Right. Okay, let's go. Let's see if you guys are man enough to take me one at a time.
Hurt each other, okay? Please, I'm just gonna leave El Paso. You don't have to do this, all right?
So tell me, which one of you guys am I going to tear apart first?
Oh, Freddie, I don't know. Cord's looking pretty mean today. I say we forget about it and split.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There's no use in soiling our duds if we ain't gonna win, huh?
So long, Cord. And Tina, you're looking for a good time. You come looking for us.
Told you I am leaving town.
No hard feelings, Cord, huh?
Just a mistake.
Yeah, a big one. Tina, I am so sorry about this. You gotta believe me, El Paso is a great town, and most of the guys I know here are super. It's just that those two jerks are always in trouble or on the edge of it. They're just a couple of ignorant rednecks is all.
I know. Look, there's a couple of those in any town where they're not holding it against you, Cord. Let's just please, let's get out of here, okay?
We found this here little pitchfork. I thought it might change your mind about sharing the little lady.
No, don't hurt him!
Adios, Cordero!
Cord, are you alive? Are you all right?
Don't worry about him. He's alive. He's just gonna have a little headache later, that's all.
He needs to see a doctor. Can't you see that?
Cord can have any ladies he wants around here. We're tired of him acting like he owns this town.
What are you doing to him? What are you... You're hurting me!
We're not gonna hurt you. Just stop fighting us and you'll be fine.
You're not gonna rape me. No, you're gonna have to kill me first.
Oh, we don't want to kill you, Tia. You're just a little thing. Easy to handle. Ow! Oh! Get her, John! Here we go! Get away from his house! You got so much fun on you while you're surrounded! All right, it's off. You're still me. It's over. Okay, get off. You ready? Let's fix it. Yeah! Hang on, Harry. We'll get back to you in a second.
Come on, let's get out of here and call the sheriff. These guys aren't going to be getting up for a while.
Here, come on, Cord. Why don't you just lie down over here, okay?
Only if you lay down next to me.
Now, Cord, come on now. I know you're hurt.
Look.
Look, just right here, okay?
The doctor said I would be fine in a couple of days. It's just a few bruised ribs, that's all. No big deal.
Yeah, and quite a headache, I'm sure.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. My ribs hurt too much to notice.
You really are something else, you know that?
Yeah, well, you're pretty good yourself.
I just can't believe I came all this way down to Texas to start all this trouble.
Whoa, now wait a minute. You did not start anything here. Tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad this all happened. Only because I know how it turned out. You heard what the sheriff said. He's been looking for a reason for years to throw Freddie and Jocko into jail. Well, now that's where they are, and that's where they belong.
Yeah, they're animals. They belong in the zoo.
Tina, they're dirt, so please, just forget about them, all right?
Yeah, this one little trip of mine, it sure didn't turn out how I thought it would. Maybe I just ought to go home.
Hey, wait. Now, you know, if you'd never come down here, you never would have met me.
Yeah, that's right. And it has been wonderful for me to meet you. It's just that I feel like it's history repeating itself, you know? I try to do something really good, and what happens? It turns into something bad.
Well, I don't call this bad, you and me being together.
Cord, do you think I look cheap?
What?
No, I mean it. I mean, those guys thought I was a tramp, and it was all because of the way I look.
Please stop talking about them, all right? Now, you are not cheap in any way. Those guys just thought what they wanted to think, that's all. You are a very special woman, Tina. And I will not have you talking about yourself like that.
And you are a very special man, Cord.
Yeah? Well, wait till you see me at that rodeo.
What, with those ribs? Are you crazy?
Hey, this isn't even gonna slow me down.
No. Look, I think what needs to be done here is I need to go back to Landry for a little bit, and then you need to get some rest.
Look, you are not going anywhere, little lady.
Cord, Cord, Cord. Cord, are you all right?
Give me a hand with this, will you, Paul? I need to have it tighter.
Cord, please. You ought to be home resting, not riding in a rodeo.
It takes more than a couple of bruised ribs to keep me out of action, Ma. That right, Pa?
Your ma's right, Cord. One throw from that Bronco.
Hey, come on. Who's the man who brought in that prize Angus with his arm in a sling, huh? Think I'm about to let my old man outdo me?
Well, that's different.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot more dangerous is what it is. Hey, besides, I do not want to lose this prize today.
You see what I say, Maria? You see what I say? He gets his mind set on something, and it's impossible to get him off of it. He won't change his mind for anything.
You know, the El Paso Roundup is going to be here soon, and by then you'll be well. Well, Cord, what is so special about today?
What is so special is that I made a promise to Tina.
Oh. Hasn't she caused you enough trouble?
It is not her fault that she is beautiful, all right? Pa, this is going to need to be tighter.
Cord, is it possible that she provoked those men who attacked you?
Oh, Ma.
It was just a couple of guys kicking it up, Maria. Could have happened to anybody.
But they picked her.
Well, I just wish I could have been there to lend you a hand.
Hey, we did all right. And, you know, Tina got in a few good shots herself there.
Cord, you are not listening to me. Could you please,
Tina!
please use...
Oh, man, I was worried. I thought you'd missed a big moment, huh?
Cord, please don't ride today. Please, don't. What good will a little tape do if you fall off that Bronco?
Well, I believe that the main idea is to stay on.
Yeah, but what if you don't stay on?
Well, just you watch me then, huh?
Cord, those are some of the wildest horses on the circuit.
Look, Cord, will you please just listen to us?
Hey, what is this? Are you two in cahoots or
We
something?
happen to be worried about you. It is the one thing you and I agree on.
Well, look, lay off, will you? Because I've already been ganged up on once today. And Jocko and Freddie weren't half the trouble that you two are.
This isn't funny.
All right, you heard him, Maria. That's enough. Cord's a good writer. He knows what he can do and what he can't do.
Normally, I would agree with you. But not today.
Look, Cord, I don't want you to have to do this just for me.
Of course I am doing this for you. I promised you first prize, didn't I? The silver belt buckle?
Yes, but you don't have to prove anything to me.
The only thing I'm trying to prove to you is this. That was for good luck. You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind. What I mind is you hurting yourself.
Me? Look, I never felt better in my life.
Oh, all right. All right. If I can't talk you out of it, then at least I'll give you this. You can wear it for luck, okay?
Thank you.
All right, son, come on. Your event's coming up.
All right. Well,
Cordero,
Ma,
can you...
stop worrying about me. I am about to give the ride of my life. And you, remember that this is all for you. Come on, Pa. I'll be watching for you in the stands.
Look, I tried to talk him out of it. I did. Mrs. Roberts, if there's something about me
Tina.
that bothers you, why don't you just tell me?
Tina, I want you out of here. And out of Cord's life for good.
What have I done to Cord or you.
Do I have to spell it out? My son was nearly killed, Tina.
Yeah, and I was nearly raped.
Do you wonder about that? I do. Do you wonder why they followed you, why they wanted you that way?
You're blaming me for that?
I'm blaming you for creating trouble, for provoking those men and leading them on.
I did not lead them on. Mrs. Roberts, those are very sick men.
What? Still you continued to parade in front of them. You teased them, making them give you money and sitting there in those clinging wet clothes.
Look, I did that for charity. Nobody else was volunteering, and it was for those poor homeless kids. Look, Cord wanted
Don't
me to
you
volunteer.
dare blame this on Cord.
And don't blame it on me. Look, Mrs. Roberts, I understand why you are so upset here, all right? I mean, when I saw Cord lying there, and he was hurt, and there wasn't anything I could do about it, I really wish I'd never even seen this place. But I don't think I did anything wrong, and I don't think I did anything to provoke those men.
So you're saying that it was unconscious?
I'm saying that it wasn't anything.
Is it anything that he's out there riding with a bruised rib, that he could be hurt for life?
Look, I tried to stop him. You saw me do that.
I saw you give him your scarf like some great lady out of a romantic novel. You are playing with my son, Tina. The way you played with those other men, now trust me. When I tell you, I will not let this happen.
And neither will I. Look, Mrs. Roberts, I care a great deal about your son. He is so honest and open, and I would never do anything to hurt him. Why can't you just believe that?
Because I don't trust you. I don't trust your motives for being here in the first place.
I told you I was here to check out that letter.
You mean that letter to your supposed friend, Clint Buchanan?
He is my friend.
Well, then why aren't you back in Landview? There was nothing of importance in that letter. What are you doing here, Tina?
Because Cord wants me to be here. He wants me to see him ride.
And after that?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Well, what about the rest of your friends in Landview? Don't they miss you? Aren't they wanting to know when you're going to be back?
No, Look, I don't even know if I want to go back to Landview right now, and there's no reason for me to.
And there's no reason for you to be here. You are not wanted here, Tina. You don't fit in.
Why? Because you say so?
No, because of what happened. A girl like you can only hurt men. Whether you intend to or not, you are trouble for my son.
Look, I really don't know what it is you have against me or why you are saying these things to me. But I did not lie to Cord. I have never lied to him. I have never presented myself as anything but what I am. Look, your husband even likes me.
My husband doesn't question many things, Tina. He accepts everything for the way they appear to be, the way they seem. He is a very good and very simple man.
Good. Then that's obviously where Cord gets it, because they have both accepted me.
They don't see through you. They don't know all the lies you've been telling.
I have not lied.
Tina, first you said that Clint Buchanan sent you down here to find out why my mother wrote the letter.
Yes, and that's true.
Okay, then you said you have no friends, and that's why you're not going back to Landview, because there are no friends in Landview. Now, which is it, Tina? And if you are so concerned about my son, if you really cared about him, you could have stopped him from riding. But no, you had to prove something to him, the way Cord has to prove his manhood to you. You have to prove that you can manipulate him. Because this is the only sense of power you know, isn't it?
That's not true.
It's the only way you want a man, isn't it, Tina?
No.
Don't do this to my son. Please. Don't even think about taking him away from here. I swear to you. You'll regret this more than you realize.
Why do you hate me so much?
I don't hate you. But for my son's sake, I want you to leave El Paso. While he's out there riding, before he knows what's happened. Leave.
Cord, why'd you bring me back here?
Because I saw this spot yesterday,
What?
and I knew that it would be a perfect spot to take your picture. Now,
Here?
just come right over here.
What?
Relax. Just relax.
Relax, I don't know what to do.
You'll be fine. Just smile. I'm just going to take your picture. All right? Ready? Relax. Relax.
Relax.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
What?
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, come on, give me a little bit more of a smile. You can do it.
What? More of a smile? I thought you were just taking pictures to remember me by.
Well, my pa says anything worth doing is worth doing for money.
Yeah, well, I can't pay you a dime.
It's the professional attitude that counts here, all right? Now just kind of tilt your hat back a little bit.
What? What, like this?
A little bit more. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, this is nice. This is nice, Tina. Oh, you know, you have got such beautiful hair. Just kind of shake it back a little bit. Shake it. Like Farrah Fawcett. Yeah, just shake it. There you go. Come on. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's nice. Oh, good. Now, just kind of pretend like you're making love to the camera. You know what I mean?
What?
Making... It's an expression, all right? I want to see all that warmth and emotion you got all locked up inside, okay?
Oh, well, maybe it's not all locked up inside.
Well, why don't you just let me see it, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, give it to me. Yeah, that's good.
Cord.
This is good. Yeah, a little more.
Cord, in case you've forgotten, I have to go back home tomorrow morning.
Yeah, well, I remember you mentioning something about that, but you can't go till I get this film developed.
Cord.
You can't go.
All right. Where do you want me now?
For now, I'll take you right over there by the saddle.
If I can get up.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. That's good. Oh, that's nice. Wait, right there, right there. Last one. Just give me your brightest smile, all right?
Cord, I am all smiled out.
One
Can we
more.
stop?
One. There. That was perfect. Okay, we'll call that a wrap. Come on down. Oh.
Yeah, you certainly know your way around the camera, don't you?
It's easy when you got the right subject. Now, to show my appreciation, I would like to take you out to dinner tonight.
Cord, I
Hey,
really don't
look,
think...
you've already agreed to stay until I get this film developed. So I think you should go out to dinner with me. Now, I know this great little Tex-Mex
No,
place.
Cord, I did not agree to stay until the film is developed. In fact, I told you I have to move on.
Without one of these prints? Hey, come on, what kind of model are you?
I'm not a model. I only agreed to do that, but for you. And you can just mail them to me.
How can I do that? I don't even know where you're headed next.
Well, I'll let you know when I get there.
Can't accept that, sorry. Professionally speaking, of course. Now, what do you say I take you back to your hotel and we'll just take it from there?
Take what from me?
The discussion, of course.
Cord, let me ask you something.
Go ahead, shoot.
If you take me back to my hotel, just what do you think is going to happen?
We'll talk, or, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, it's the whatever that I'm worried about. I really don't think we should start anything right now.
Tina, I think something has already started here, don't you?
Yeah, well, I don't think we should, like, let it continue anymore. It's just gonna make things a lot harder to see.
Tina, I want saying goodbye to me to be the hardest thing you've ever done. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tina. I want you. Is that some kind of big insult to you to say that I want you? I want to get to know you better. Hey, I want to show you my town. I want to show my town, Tina Lord.
No, it is not an insult to me. In fact, it is very flattering, but I don't know how to handle all this attention, Cord. You're gonna spoil me.
Honey, I am just getting started. Now, come on. You like Tex-Mex cuisine? We're talking about real hot stuff. 5-alarm salsa and a little tequila with some salt and lime.
5-alarm salsa.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you show your ladies around here a good time?
Only the ones we're really nuts about. So what do you say? Think you can handle it?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on. See what we can do.
Thank you, Cord, for seeing me to my hotel room.
Hey, you don't have to thank me now. You can wait till after dinner.
Well, I see. Don't people in Texas ever wait to be invited in?
Well, if we did, this would still be Mexico, wouldn't it?
Yes, well, I'm real charmed by that little pioneer spirit, but I have not said yes to supper yet.
Oh. Hey, I guess I'll just have to wait till you can find the right words, huh?
Well, you certainly aren't making this easy for me, are you? First I have to wait for the rodeo, and then I have to wait for you to develop the film, and now I have to wait for dinner. So what are you going to come up with next?
Oh, I reckon I'll just have to come up with another excuse to keep you in town for a while. Because the truth of the matter is, Tina, that I just can't let you go.
Why?
Why? Because I love you, Tina. Ooh, I did it, didn't I? I said those scary words. Ooh.
John, I really wish you hadn't.
Can't unsay them now, Tina. So go ahead, tell me straight. You gonna go back to Lambview? Back to that guy who's already turned his back on you once?
No, of course I'm not going to go back to him.
So why take off for parts unknown, huh? Now, El Paso is a very special place. Great place to stop, settle down, put some new roots in.
With you?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the way I was thinking about it. But I tell you, Tina, if you give El Paso a chance, I'll keep my distance, a respectable distance, if that's what you want. I'll let you call all the shots.
Well, don't make any promises you can't keep, or that I don't want you to keep. I mean, if I was here with you.
Then we'll stay, huh?
Look, let's just start with dinner, okay?
Okay.
And let's deal with tomorrow when it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Good. So why don't you go home, because I have to change, and then you certainly can't take me out to dinner like this.
Oh, I can, huh?
No, so you just go on home, and whatever you do, don't tell your mother that you're having dinner with me.
My ma doesn't make my social calendar for me.
Yeah, well, we'll see what she thinks when she finds out that you're seeing me after lunch.
Just give her some time, Tina. Because I know that she's going to love you just like I do. Well, maybe not exactly like I do.
Yeah, why don't you, go home right now and you can, pick me up later, okay?
Okay. All right, I'm going. But I'm going to be back for you, Miss Tina Lord. I will always be back for you. Later.
Yes, Albert, I'd like to make a long-distance call, please.
No, Asa, the tear sheet's not here. Hello?
Pam, hi, it's me.
Tina, how are you?
Well, that's a good question. Now, you're probably going to say I lost my marbles, but I've decided to stay here at the El Paso Arms another day.
Well, good for you. I think you can use the vacation.
Well, I'm not so sure you'll say that once you find out the real reason why I'm staying. You see, I've met someone here.
Well, that was fast work.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's no good for me or anything, and he's so much fun, and I'm just having a hard time leaving.
Are you sure you want to?
Well, of course, I mean, there's nothing can ever come out of this.
Oh, now, Tina, are you saying that for my benefit or for yours?
All right. He's more than fun. He's really kind of a change of pace from...
Richard.
Yeah. Yeah, how is he?
Well, I think he's holding up just fine. Of course, he's worried like everyone else around here about what's happening in Vienna.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Well, what's happened to David and Jenny?
Tina, that's what we're waiting to find out.
Well, maybe I better join him in the den in case he finds out anything.
Oh, Richard. I meant to tell you. Tina called this morning. She said she's staying at the El Paso Arms Hotel.
Well, how is she? Is she in some kind of trouble?
Well, I don't think so. She just sounded a bit confused, lost.
Well, did she say how long she was going to be staying?
Well, at least one more day.
Damn, I wish we'd hear something from Vienna. And until that's resolved, I can't leave.
What do you mean, Richard? You say talking about going to...
You bet. Yeah, if I was free, I'd hop the first plane to El Paso before Tina decides to move on.
Well, where's my cowboy?
Even a cowboy has to wash off the trail dust when he's going out with a pretty lady. And you are the prettiest lady that this cowboy has ever seen.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come in, sir?
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Well, what did your mother say? And she must have noticed when you left the house looking like this.
Yeah, well, I think she did get a whiff of my aftershave.
Yeah, and I bet she told you to stay away from the big bad city girl, right?
Tina, I wish you knew her like I do.
I wish she'd take the time to get to know me.
You know, I just don't believe this. She has never acted like this before with any other woman I've ever dated.
Well, I do seem to bring out the best in mothers. Maybe I'm not the kind of girl you should be bringing home.
Hey, I would be proud to take you home, Tina. Hey, if my mom don't like it, then that's just tough, because she's going to have to get used to seeing her son in love.
I really wish you wouldn't keep saying things like that.
Tina, I have to keep saying things like that, because that's the way I feel. Hey, you're the one who wanted to be honest, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but...
I honestly feel that if you would give us half a chance, I know... Tina, you were wearing that buckle that I won for you. Look at that right there.
Yeah, well, you did risk your neck winning it for me. I mean, it was the least I...
Why can't you admit it, huh? Why can't you admit that you're wearing that because it means something to you? Like maybe even I mean something to you, too.
Yeah, you do.
Well, why do you keep trying to fight us off?
Because I have to.
Why?
Because if I don't, then we might get too close.
Tina, come on. We cannot get too close.
Oh, yes, we can, because then we'd really start feeling wonderful, you know, like you feel when you start falling in love.
And what would be wrong with that, huh?
Everything would be wrong with that. Look, it wouldn't last, Court, all right? It would just last a day or a week or something, but then we just have to get back down to earth.
No, we wouldn't.
Yes, we would. And I don't really want to have to go through that, all right? And I don't think you should either, so I think it's best if we stop before we even get started. It's better for both of us then.
Why don't you just speak for yourself, huh?
Cord, please.
Tina, look, I am not asking for all eternity here. Yet. All I want is one night. This night. And if that's all you got to offer, then that's okay by me.
Just one night? Promise?
I give you my solemn pledge. Kim, what's wrong?
I thought we were, gonna go to dinner.
How can you think of food at a time like this?
Well, somebody has to before things get out of hand.
Tina, I don't know why you're playing these games. You know that you want me just as much as I want you. Now, don't try to deny it.
Well, maybe I can't deny it, all right, but I can certainly stop it before we lose control.
What is wrong with losing control for once, huh? Do I have to tell you 12 ways to Tuesday? I love you, Tina.
Yeah, and I could say that I love you, too, but I can't, and I won't.
You can if you mean it.
Cord, I just can't say it right now, all right? Because I'd only end up hurting you.
Will you let me worry about that?
Look, you are wrong for me.
Those are just words, and you don't believe them.
They aren't just words. You can't give me what I want.
But I can give you what you need.
For how long? Cord, sooner or later, you are going to end up hating me.
Tina, I could never hate you.
Well, and I am going to blame you for everything that I'm giving up in life, for my dreams.
Jenny and David have been rescued. Was anyone hurt? Not a scratch. Vicky and Clint pulled it off. They pulled it off there.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for all
I
of
gotta
it.
make a million phone calls. This calls for a special edition.
I'll call it right in, boss.
Oh, wait, Richard, you don't. Use this phone right here.
Well, thanks, Pam, but I'll use the phone at the airport.
Airport? Wait a minute.
Well, sure, and now that everything's resolved in Vienna, I'm a free man. Free to go to El Paso and try to patch things up with Tina. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck.
know it's a lot to ask, but I've had a long trip. Can I come in?
Of course. Come on in. What? How did you find me?
Well, blame Pamela. Well, she knew how badly I wanted to see you.
I don't believe this.
No, it's true. She said to try the El Paso Arms Hotel, and so here I am.
Oh, I can't believe you wanted to see me. When I left Landview, you didn't act like you cared where I went or how long I was gone.
Tina, the day that you left, everybody needed me. Well, the David Rinaldi story was making headlines, and all hell was breaking loose. And there I was, caught in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, and so in other words, you were too busy for me.
I'm sorry, Tina. Really, I am. But in my line of work, some days are like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too, but, this really is etched into my memory. I'm not going to forget it that easily. Look, I have felt hurt before, and I have felt like I was abused or something, but it was terrible to realize that I did not matter at all to any of my so-called family.
Of course you matter, and not just to me.
Oh, not that night I didn't. I have felt hurt before. I really have, but I have never felt so alone and unimportant.
Please, Tina, let me try and explain.
Look, I know that these big life crises that are going on around the world, they're more important than me. Okay, my little problems and everything, and I know they're very lofty problems, and I have a little bit of a hard time understanding them, okay? But what I do understand is people. And, if I had somebody who I really cared about, who needed me, I wouldn't waste a minute. I would rush to go help that person.
I had no idea that I hurt you this much. The way you described me, I must have seemed a callous, self-important fool. No wonder you left.
A callous, self-important fool would never come all the way to El Paso, Texas, to apologize. But I've had a lot of time to think when I've been down here. And I've realized that a lot of my pain in my life, I bring it on myself.
No, Tina, you were right the first time. It was my fault.
No, Richard, I wasted so much time just trying to get people to like me. So then when they waver in the slightest bit, I think it's this huge catastrophe. Since I've been down here, I realized that some people like me just the way I am.
I hope I'm included in that group. You never cease to amaze me, Tina. Here I was expecting a ton of accusations, an ocean full of tears, and instead, I find a woman. A woman who knows who she is and what she needs. Both of us are. I hope this means that my coming to El Paso wasn't a mistake. And even more, I hope that when I make my return trip to Landview, that you'll come with me. Well, Tina, will you come back with me?
Come back to what? More rejection? More working at the cash register at Wanda's Diner? Believe me, I have better prospects right here in El Paso, Texas.
Look, I know that you've got a lot of bad memories of Landview, but your pride was hurt.
But this involves more than my pride. Everybody that I thought was my friend in Landview turned out to be my enemy, including my own sister.
Well, you and Vicky may seem to be enemies now, but that'll change.
Yeah, right. That'll change. She'll hate me even more than she does now.
She is your sister, Tina. And I think with a little persuading from me, well, she and Clint might even allow you to move into the carriage house.
Allow? Well, you haven't heard one word I said, have you? Look, I don't want to be given some crumbs off my own father's table. And I certainly don't want to be treated like some kind of poor relation, especially by Vicky and Clint.
Now, there's that pride again. You're letting it rule your head and your heart.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not running my life the way people think of me.
Does that include me?
I know how you think of me. You think I'm some shallow, vain little egomaniac.
Well, I might have accepted that definition once. But like I told you, you're every bit a woman now. It was a woman that I traveled all this way to find. And it's a woman that I want to come back to Landview with me. But your future is waiting for you there.
A future with you?
That's a tough one. Well, neither one of us knows what the future holds.
Yeah. Is that a polite way of saying no?
Tina, for the moment you've left, I haven't stopped thinking about you and worrying about you and missing you very much.
Well, it's something, right?
I hope it's enough to get you to come home. But that's a decision you'll have to make. I won't press the issue anymore.
Why do I feel like I'm already being pressed?
Maybe, in your heart of hearts, you want to give me and Landview a second chance.
But in my heart of hearts, I don't know. Oh, no.
What is it?
Message from Mr. Richard Abbott.
Oh, it's the bellboy. We have really courteous bellboys down here.
Mr. Abbott?
Yes, thank you.
Well, then this here's for you.
Thank you. Keep that.
Thanks.
Good news, I hope.
That's good and bad. The bad news is that Asa wants me to get back to Landview right away.
Oh. Well, what's the good news?
That depends on you. Will you come back with me, Tina?
Richard, I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to think about a lot of things.
Okay. Well, I'll wait down in the lobby. But Tina, I really do have to get back. So don't take too long, okay?
Oh.